Enter the arena uncut. Tommy Razorstein, the Don Juan Banks. And right now we got breaking news, the intense training footage of Conor McGregor and the death threat at UFC 194. He says he will kill Jose Aldo for the featherweight championship of the world, the undisputed featherweight championship of the world. Tommy Razorstein, along with everybody from Enter the Arena Uncut, we're watching this training footage. Jose Aldo versus Conor McGregor. We will be covering it live December the 12th, 2015. The MGM Grand. Conor McGregor 18-2, 16 KOs. The interim champion versus Jose Aldo, the champion 26-1 with 15 KOs. Tommy Razorstein, this is a death threat right now. He says he plans to kill him. This is the Daily Mail right now.
It's crazy, man. Death threats. I mean, what else is he going to do? He's trying everything to get in his head. He wants an advantage. He wants that, mental advantage. So he'll do anything it takes, man. That's the sign of a John Jones. That's why I kind of have a problem with him. He wants that mental edge before he even fights. He wants an advantage before he fights. Kind of don't like it. Sorry, but I don't. I'm not a Conor McGregor fan. At
People
first, I
won't
was.
like you now, Tommy Razorstein. They're not going to like you.
They probably won't.
I like Conor McGregor. I'm shocked to hear you say that.
I'm not here for people to like me. You know what I mean, Don? I'm here to provide information. If you don't like me, you don't like me. Yeah, that's how it is. But I don't care. But the thing is this. I'm not a fan of people who like to talk trash. Sorry, I'm just not. If you do talk a lot of trash, you have to be funny. You have to be like Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen was hilarious. You know what I mean? Like every single thing that came out of his mouth was funny as hell. So you wanted to listen because it was entertaining. For me, I'm not being entertained by this, what Conor McGregor says. I'm being annoyed. I'm being aggravated. I'm being, man, just fight. I don't care for what you're saying unless it's really funny. Chael Sonnen would say some funny ass shit to anyone, and it was just hilarious. So if Conor McGregor could do the same, then I'd say okay. But if you're not funny and you're just saying annoying shit, well, then I think you're just being annoying. That's how I see it.
Tommy Razorstein, right now, and everyone's talking about this because this was a death threat. This was a death threat. Listen to this. I'm going to read this. And a lot of people are shocked by this. Scrapdigest.com. They say Conor McGregor says death threat to Jose Aldo. Has he gone too far? McGregor spoke to SevereMMA.com in the last few days. And here's what he told the site. I'm hungry right now, and I'm prepared to kill this man and unify the belts. And then what will they have to say? What will they have to say after Jose falls? Jose is the #1 pound for pound. We'll see what they have to say after Jose crumbles inside one. The Daily Mail reporting a death threat. Conor takes on Jose Aldo on December the 12th. He death threats Jose Aldo, claim he's ready to kill Jose Aldo in order to get his hands on the UFC featherweight title. The Irishman flew out to Las Vegas on Monday ahead of his fight with the champion at the MGM Grand on December the 12th, and he is confident he can beat the Brazilian in the first round. Razorstein. McGregor instead fought Chad Mendes, winning by stoppage in July when Jose Aldo had to pull out of the fight with the rib injury. That's when it was supposed to take place. Now that it's taking place, and this is a fight where people have deemed it Ireland versus Brazil and Las Vegas. Okay, he said, Conor McGregor, I said to the UFC it was a little too early, he added. I only just fought in July. I only just saved everybody's ass by showing up for that fight in July. I could have easily walked and cost the company 20 million in production, 7 million, and gave 40 million in pay-per-view. I could have cost them a lot. I said to them, it's a little too early for Aldo because of his ribs and his body. I just thought he's going to rush into camp again and it could hamper it and he could pull out again. But we're getting close now. All signs points that he will show up. And I hope that he does. This death threat, you know, last time we saw Jose Aldo in the octagon, he defeated Chad Mendes in a unanimous decision. That was over a year ago. The last time that McGregor was in the octagon, he won the interim UFC featherweight championship by defeating Chad Mendes by second round TKO. We know Chad Mendes took that fight on short notice. He was paid more money to take that fight on short notice because the UFC definitely needs stars. Ronda Rousey has just fallen. Now Conor McGregor is up the bat with Jose Aldo. Tommy Razorstein, with all the talk aside, can Conor McGregor win this fight?
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, you just made a good point right there. I just had to think about, you know, Ronda Rousey just fell. So they need their stars. Plus, they want that second fight. They want to fight. They want a soccer stadium of 70,000 crazy fans in Ireland for the next fight when, you know, I'm going to say Conor McGregor is going to win this fight.
You don't like Conor, but you got to win it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't, you know, it doesn't mean I like the person. You know what I mean? I think that the UFC is trying to plan for a soccer stadium fight that Conor McGregor would be defending his belt in. I mean, that would be crazy. And, dude, this fight that's coming up is going to be nuts. This is going to be crazy, dude. You ever see Brazilian fans? They're crazy. The only other fans that are crazier than Brazilian fans are the Irish fans. I mean, oh, my God. You're going to hear woo, bobble, hey, woo, bobble, hey. And then you're going to hear the Irish screaming. It's going to be a madhouse, dude. It's going to be so crazy. Woo, bobble, hey means you will die. So the Brazilians love screaming that and cheering that. And then the Irish love cheering their ole, ole, ole. Well, it's crazy. I mean, they got the two. I think they're crazier than American fans. They get the two craziest fans that are putting them in one stadium, and they're going to have, you know, Conor McGregor fight Jose Aldo. It's going to be nuts. I mean, there's going to be so many fights in and outside the octagon. There's going to be fights in the crowd.
You got that right, Tommy Razorstein. Conor McGregor, Chad Mendes, Dennis Seaver, TKO, Dennis Poirier, Dustin Poirier, KO first round, Diego Brandao, TKO first round stop. His last four opponents, 14-fight win streak. Let's go to the striking. We got Jose Aldo. We already know what Jose Aldo has accomplished. The last WEC featherweight champion, elevated to the UFC featherweight champion. He steamrolled through everybody. Basically, listen to this. There was a striking difference with Ronda Rousey versus Holly Holm. When you talk about McGregor, boxing, capoeira, kickboxing, taekwondo, karate, Jose Aldo, Muay Thai, boxing, kickboxing, who do you give the striking to, and can this fight go into different elements of mixed martial arts?
You know what? I don't think it's going to be a wrestling match at all. I think it's going to be all standing striking. Jose Aldo never attacks that way. He never, has a single to a double up against the cage. Never have a straight George St. Pierre double. Never a Chris Weidman double. Never, pull and guard. Usually he just likes to stay on his feet and strike. Conor McGregor is not one for going to the ground either. So it's going to be, a fight that's all going to be on their feet. So I think they're going to feel each other out, and Jose Aldo is going to keep it of a distance fight, and Conor's going to be looking for that spinning back kick. That spinning back kick takes all the energy out of you. So if he can get that spinning back kick, Jose Aldo will fade in the later rounds, which would be really important because you know what? Jose Aldo gasses easily. So if he can get that spinning back kick, he'll have him fading in the later rounds, which would be really big, weigh dividends in the those later rounds. But you haven't seen, Conor McGregor go into championship rounds, so I don't know, but I think he'll be able to pull off a spinning back kick, and Jose Aldo will tear up Conor's leg also with their soccer, kicks, front kicks that he has. He used to play soccer, so he has all those, there's great kicks from soccer. So I think he'll be able to have a lot of leg kicks, those low leg kicks inside and outside on the front leg that might have to cause Conor McGregor to change his stance during the later rounds. This is going to be a fucking war. This is going to be a war in the octagon, and there's going to be all sorts of fucking battles outside of the octagon. I mean, it's going to be nuts, dude. There's going to be fights in the parking lot, fights, all throughout Vegas. It's going to be freaking crazy.
We're making it official. I have Conor McGregor. Tommy Razorstein has Conor McGregor. We will see everyone on December the 12th.
Peace out.
Peace out.